This man took off all his clothes, naked and waiting for the SWAT team to break down the door. The SWAT team took him to the police car without any resistance. Why would so many cops come to arrest an unarmed man? It turns out that 10 years ago, Clyde had a happy family. But on this day, 2 robbers broke into the house. One of them even killed his wife and daughter. In order to punish the murderers, Clyde turned to Nick, a famous lawyer. However, the fat gangster, Darby, became a witness. He blamed his accomplices for the murders, so he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Clyde pleaded with him to charge Darby with capital murder, but eventually Nick made a plea bargain in court, and the lady judge agreed. After walking out of the courtroom, Nick told reporters he did his best to ensure justice was served. Seeing his lawyer shaking hands with the criminal, Clyde turned away with cold eyes. 10 years later, Nick had become an assistant prosecutor. On this day, he and his assistant went to the prison to watch the euthanasia of the skinny gangster who broke into the house 10 years ago. As the drug was injected, he should have died quietly, but he suddenly screamed. He died in agony. The police found the fat gangster's mantra on a bottle of the drug in the room. However, Darby escaped capture on the instructions of a stranger on the phone. He was paralyzed by Clyde, posing as a policeman with a poison needle in his gun. This poisonous needle only paralyzes a person, but it doesn't affect your senses or your consciousness. He was then taken by Clyde to the factory to be punished. The police were quick to arrest Clyde. They found Clyde's house full of law books, and on the mirror was a picture of Nick and Darby shaking hands 10 years ago. As Nick interrogated Clyde, Clyde told him that he did want to kill Darby, but thoughts aren't evidence in a court of law. Clyde then made a request. He wanted a comfortable mattress in his cell. Nick didn't want to compromise, but just as he left, he got a call from his wife. It turned out that Clyde had sent a DVD to Nick's house with a video of him punishing Darby to get Clyde to confess. Nick gave in to his demands. He had a comfortable mattress delivered to his cell, and this behavior caused resentment among the other inmates.